What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day and hope you all enjoying your weekend. In the second part, we're going to do analysis of nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil. And in the first part, as usual, I'm going to go through all the trades I've taken, the trades I sent in the priority group, the trades I've personally taken that plays out, some trades that did not play out. I'm also going to go through some commodities like US cocoa, like copper, like palladium, some soft commodities and some indices, and not just to show you what happened, but just to give you a tips and what to expect next from these commodities as well. So you're going to get lots of knowledge as well as you're going to get some good tips from me with these soft commodities which I don't normally upload my videos. So as usual, I want to give you something educational, something for you that can improve your trading, that can improve your trading psychology, and that will help you to become a disciplined trader. That is why I come here to show you my trades, what I did, what I've not, what I've avoided, how I entered my trades from the major zones, how I took my trades from in between the zones, and some strategies which will really give you good insights of the markets. I want to talk about US cocoa trade as well. That was a long trade. I mean, it took long time to hit the targets. With that, I'm going to show you some trades that have tested my patience and how discipline will pay it off at the end. Now, trading is not just about buying or selling the markets. It's about looking at the conditions, looking at the entries, looking at reward to risk ratio, and get as much as possible good trades out of the market and have your profits increase than your losses. Of course, trading is not without losses. Now, this week, the first trade I have took and I've also sent in my priority group, which was GBPUSD. Now, this trade was set live in the live session before the keyboard warriors come here and say, oh, are you taking these trades on your own or not? Of course, I do, but I don't show all the trades because of some YouTube restrictions. I can't show every single trade here. But in my live sessions, of course, that's private. I can show you some clips from those dates, from those videos, so that you can see that I'm actually placing the live trades. And you can also see the risk, what I'm taking the risk with my account. So, which is something I'm going to show you next. But let me show you this trade that was sent to the members as well. Right here. So first we had a pullback entry bullish. Now that is not something I've just taken. I've also mentioned that in my live session and I've placed this trade in my live session before, and afterwards I've sent that to the other members who don't have access to live session. So let's see the clip from the live session and then I will show you how I've taken two trades, actually three trades out of the one single pair. So we can still go to take this trade if you like to, but make sure that candle is closed. It is closing in the next 10 minutes here. So we'll enter here 37, 43 pips. We should go 43 pips and 43 pips like this. That is a smaller target. Bigger target will, of course, that will go down to 30 plus 30, 60 pips. So bigger target is 60 pips. So right at the pullback, 44 pips initial targets. So that is how I would enter at the pullback. So it looks like the RSI is not too much overbought. So in that case, that looks fine to me. If I just go for 1% of risk, that is the limit order I've set here. So we'll see how that goes. Nice one. So now, number one, I want to show you why have I entered this trade. First, we are just broken above 50 EMA and the zone as well. We had a nice momentum towards the upside. Now with that, we had an engulfing pattern, which is right here, which is my valid swing low pullback entry bullish. Now I've entered this trade using fixed target of 43 pips, but I was also waiting for the breakout. Now right here, since this trade was already running, now, shout out to my students before you start doing that. Don't do that at this point, at this moment. Just focus on your pullback entries because soon I'll be uploading this strategy as well, the way I take these trades with the right rules. Because if you start doing that, it will distract you to take a right trade. So don't do that at this moment. I'll be putting the lesson for you to learn these patterns as well. But pullback entry, we have all known about this entry. Everyone who watch me on YouTube, you know that I take these pullback entries all the time and I talk about these entries all the time. So I've entered right here, that hit my take profit and up. And at the way up, once I saw the solid breakout with a solid candle, I've entered one more trade, which is right here. Since this trade is running with the breakout pattern, I've entered another trade, which is 51 pips. Altogether, about 100 pips trade. So I've entered 2 trades, one with my pullback entry and one with my breakout pattern. And right here we had another entry. After this breakout pattern, my target was hit. Right here we had another entry, which is my pullback entry bullish. Now unfortunately, because of the major news event, the price pushed down. Now I don't blame this major news events, that because of that my stop loss is hit. It could have been in my favor as well. So that is why I don't worry about any sort of major news events. I took my entries according to my technicals. But the reason of this fall was this big major news event that happened on that day. Feel free to check the economic calendar. So let me show you the real account. So that you can see that I've taken these trades in my real account. Like I said, I can't show you all the trades. Right here, as you can see, that hit my take profit on this account. And as you can see, that also hit my stop loss on this account. So that was taken real trade. But example, the stop loss was only 40 pips and my take profit was 100 pips. So I only lost 40 pips. So for me, I'm still a winner, right? Now, when I take these type of entries, I stay consistent. Now, before I move ahead to another winner, I want to show you one loser, which is NZD. Now, this was also sent to my members. That was a stop loss hit, and that is a part of trading. Now, if you start getting scared of these stop losses, then you are not able to take next trades. Now, if you're not aligned with your risk, then trust me guys, with this stop loss, you will just get scared to take another trade. But just to show you, trading is not about being right all the time. It can go in you against you as well. But right here, I've just shown you the trade GBPUSD, right? I've also have exact same entry. Symmetrical triangle here. I have a pullback entry bullish. I have my 53 pips target hit right here, and then I've entered one more trade right at the breakout, which is right here, and I've taken 47 pips profit right here as well. So for me, I'm still up 100 pips again. Now, if I was scared and if I just took a revenge trade in my last losing trade, would I be able to take this trade? No, I would be still scared to enter again if I've already risked all my money, which I've just recently made. So a good example of stay consistent with your rules, same entry pattern right here. Before I get lots of messages from my students, I've entered this trade with a breakout. Pullback entry might be invalid here due to one rule here, but I've used some discretion with a breakout with this bullish engulfer above 50 EMA, one trade here, and second trade right here. Again, like I said, with experience, you can able to take these type of entries as well. And again, I'll be uploading this full strategy in the course very soon. So another trade I've taken, and that was a winner. Now, the big moves we have able to capture in the priority group, which was indices. Now, from last whole month, we've been able to capture these big moves. Now, that is not just a guess. These are the moves I teach to my students all the time. Now, first, what do you see here? The same entry we have taken previously, a pullback entry bullish. With that, what do you see here? A Fibonacci retracement. And that rejected nicely from 50% retracement. Now, I've clearly mentioned if you're not an aggressive trader, you can go for the pullback entry bullish. If you're an aggressive trader, then you can enter right here and exit your trades right here, or manage your trades up to 1.618 retracement. And in my last video, I've already asked everyone who took this trade to exit their trades. If you have seen my last video, I've clearly mentioned to exit your trades because that is a big move of 406 points. A big move here in indices, and if you trade indices, you know that is a big amount of take profits. And if you are someone who entered right here with this bullish engulfer, and in that case, that would have hit your take profit as well. So that is something we call trading with very clear conditions. And I'm not just saying that. I want to show you the clip where we have set this Fibonacci tool and the entry was not there yet. And that is what we call preparations. NASDAQ is nicely pushed up. We had a breakout and we have placed this trade last week, and as you can see, that nicely pushed up. And now we have a zone below where I'm expecting a price to come down. We can also use Fibonacci retracement, guys, which is right here, and that is again very aggressive entry to calculate your pullback to see 50% retracement, buy limit order, take profit. One can be 786, 1 and 1.618 retracement. Manage your trades till 1.618 retracement. Always move your stop loss to break even to go risk free. Same goes with S&P 500 as well. So before I continue, we did a live session last week, and just to inform you that if you are still in these trades, we have taken, that was NASDAQ. Feel free to manage your trades or close your trades. If you have taken NASDAQ 100 trade, we had a nice entry and that already pushed up, expecting a push up to 1.6. Perfect. So we have this trade and we had S&P 500 this trade. Now, if you have used the upper level, in that case, that would have hit your 50% retracement. That would have hit your big take profit as well. But if you have used the lower level, and if you are a student, you know both type of conditions, but using the upper level, that nicely hit 50% retracement and that hit your take profit as well. So if you are able to capture these moves, previously we have captured this breakout move, and if you are able to take these type of moves, then some losses will not hurt you. And I don't just take every single trade in the market. Sometimes I just avoid some trades. When I already make some good money, you don't need to just be in the trade, next trade and next trade, because who knows, next trade will be a loser. So not taking a trade is also your profits, because you have saved yourself to maybe lose money. But if you see a very good setup, then go for it. Now, I also want to mention this trade right here. Since we are doing indices, I want to mention this trade. I want to mention this zone as well. Now, the zone was already sent to the members to look for these areas, and we can expect a possible fall out of this zone. Now, all the way from here, we had a big fall of 1,300 points, so 13,000 points, you can say, and that would be insane amount of money. Now, I've not entered this trade because there was no conditions for me to enter this trade. But if you're someone who just used my zone as an extra confidence, you see how nicely my zones plays out, and same goes with Hong Kong 50 index, and right here, this zone also plays out perfectly fine, as you can see right. Again, that was not my trade, but just to show you, if you know how to mark these zones, if you know how to identify the major areas, then your trading will go to the next level. All you need to do is develop a strategy and stick with one strategy. Now, talking about the zones, I want to mention copper. Now, I know lots of you are interested in this commodity as well, and that is why I'm going to give you some tip on in this commodity. Now, right in copper, and that was sent to the members. A key zone is placed above right here, and I'll be looking for a possible entry once my conditions met. Now, right here, if you would have entered right here with the swing high bearish candle, that would be valid as well. But if you keep a stop loss above an ATR above, in that case, that would have gone up to your stop loss and then quickly pushed down. But if you're someone who might be patient enough to wait for the price to come up and form a condition right here, that is a pin bar, that is an exhaustion candle, that is followed by a bearish engulfing candle. Now, a shout out to my student. I've just uploaded a new lesson where I've taught how to identify these dojis and pin bars and how it gives you a reversal signal. And that is a very good example of that video, how it gives you a reversal signal, and that would be a take profit hit easily of more than 1 to 1, 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio here. And that could be hit your take, and that could have been your take profit as well. And let's see if that hit, if you have entered right here. So that is what you need to identify the major areas from where we can see a possible reversal. I did not enter right here. Looking at the zone is so near, I only entered once the price is inside my zone. Now, before that, couple of months ago, I would say a couple of weeks ago, that was my entry of breakout as well. And it took so many months. I would say it took like 32 days for my take profit to hit. So it took 1 month for me to hold this big trade till it hit my take profit. That was a big trade, and that, if you trade copper, you know how much profit it would have given to you if you have traded this commodity. So all the way from the breakout, that nicely hit my take profit. So we entered right at the breakout right there. If you remember, we have set this trade a couple of weeks ago. So that is a good example of entering buy till it reaches the zone. Once it reaches the zone, we enter the sell, and that is what we are looking to grab from these markets. Now, like I said, I'm going to give you a quick tip. Since we are broken below 50 EMA, we can possibly see a possible push down. Now, we might see another retest of this zone, possible formation of minor head and shoulder pattern, and likely fall back down. So, if you are trading copper, I'm still bearish for copper. If Once we are completely broken below 50 EMA, I will start to look for my pullback entry bearish, and we can possibly see a retest of the previous lows right here, from where we can see another bounce up. So that is a quick analysis for you if you are trading copper as well. We already have taken this trade from the zone, but if you're looking for the further continuation trades, yes, I'm expecting a further continuation towards the downside and towards these recent low, from where we can expect another bounce. So since we are doing commodities, let's look at US cocoa. Now US cocoa took a while to hit our take profit. Now, if you remember in my last weekend's video, we have taken this profit, right? And then we were looking to enter the trades from this zone. Now this was a video I've already made public for the YouTube. If you have seen that last week, then we have mentioned this zone to enter the buy. But after the take profit is hit, price never came down to my support, means I'm still looking for my pullback entry bearish. So until we are not in this zone, we are not buying randomly. So price pulls back up nicely and forms my bearish pattern. We have not entered it blindly. That is my clear bearish pattern, and that was mentioned in the live session, and we have set this target in the live session. And I don't just say that, I want to show you with the proofs that how we entered this trade. A break below this low. Now if you're already in this trade and you're managing your trade using a fixed target, for example, fixed target is like that, then I would go till here. So I'm still expecting some bearish moves out of US cocoa till here, from where we can see bounce, and eventually we're going to hit the support zone below, which that was sent to you in the last commodity report. But for now, we are bearish for US cocoa, looking at this bearish engulfing candle. Perfect. So when we take the trades, there is no ifs and there is no buts. This is a valid entry, a pullback entry bearish, and that pushed down, hitting the targets. Now, if you're patient enough to hold on with these trades, and then these are the rewards you can get with patience. And as you can see, with my mentorship, with my members only live session, these are some entries I also mentioned in the group. Now, not every trades are the winners. There are some fake outs as well we identified, which was right here. Now this was a fake out, and if you were entered right here, that would be a stop loss hit. Now I've not entered this trade personally because that was not something set with the full rules. Now same example goes with this pair Euro JPY. I would be comfortable to enter above than below with the breakout, and the reason is we are above 50 EMA, and that is a trend continuation pattern. Again, if you're my student, we're going to talk about this in my full lesson. Then you will see how to avoid these type of fake outs. But a good example here as well, that these can also give you fake outs, but as well as it can give you some solid moves, as you can see right here. That would be enough to take your good profits. Now since we are doing forex, I want to show you this big trade I have taken and I've mentioned in my group. Now if you remember in my last live session, I've said that I'm still in this trade and I'm managing this trade. Now it was still 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio, and what pips I've got here? 167 pips. Now right here, this was a major structural level. With that, we had a bearish engulfer, and I was not comfortable to enter right at the close. I was comfortable to enter at the middle of this candle, which is something I teach to my student. When there is a big volume candle, it always it sometimes give you some sort of pullback. Now we had a pullback right here where my order was triggered, and after a couple of weeks, I finally got 167 pips. Now I'm not just saying that. I want to show you the clip where we have taken this trade live when the move was not there yet. But if you are looking to enter this trade, it's going to be risky. If you want to take it, that's totally, I might take it as well. Overbought, you see overbought right here, and once this candle is closed, I'll tell you the targets. Once it is closed, very important, go 180 right from here, 67 plus 64. My math is not really good. So the target looks like this. So make sure this candle is closed, guys. Keep an eye on this pair GBPNZD. I'll make it green. We had found an entry from this major, from this minor structure that can still play out. Again, gonna be risky. I'll be taking low risk. Nice one. So you see the power of taking your trades with right conditions, no ifs, no buts, aggressive entry. That is something I teach my students as well. And you see how perfectly that plays out, and that also comes with patience. And if you weren't patient enough, you would be scared after this big pullback. You were in a profit here, about to take profit, and then it come down, put you back in the loss, and then that is a roller coaster ride, and that is what we call patience. A good example of this trade I want to show you, that was still a pain in the ass trade for me, that is this trade for me. Now, this trade was sent to the members as well. Actually, not a trade. This zone was sent to the members to look for your selling opportunity from this zone. Now, a pain in the ass trade for me. I was about to take my profits and then it quickly pushed up. Now, I'm still in this trade. For me, I don't know if it hit my stop loss or take profit, but since I've got some good profits, I've already accepted the loss. When you take your trades, if your mindset is like, yes, if it hit my stop loss, you have already accepted it. So, enter your trades like it's going to hit your stop loss. But if you manage your trades for the long term, then these stop loss will not hurt you. But I'm not sure how it's going to go, but just to show you, that is another 100 pips trade for me, and I'll see how it goes next week. If it hit stop loss, then you know it hit my stop loss. But if it hit my take profit, it will be 100 pips added in my winning trades as well. But a good example here, I was not excited here and I didn't come out early. It still pushes up, but if it pushes back down, same like I've just shown you previously, GBPNZD did same thing, but eventually it pushes down. So that is what we call staying disciplined with your trades. Don't get panic, don't get scared. I've seen these type of situations lots of times. Sometimes it hit my stop loss. Sometimes it even reverses from a stop loss. As you can see, a good example. It was about to hit my stop loss, then reverses from here. So who knows? It goes down in my favor and I manage this trade to at least 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio. So we'll see how this goes. I can see a head and shoulder pattern has been formed and it might place out as well. So a good example of staying patient and not getting panic in this trade. One more commodity I want to show you is soya beans. Now, this is something I do because of my members want me to do this commodity. I don't personally trade that, but I want to show you that once I was doing the report last week, it was already inside my major structure resistance. And as you can see, we were already prepared to enter this trade and it forms a nice double top pattern right here, and that nicely pushed down more than 1 ATR and hitting the take profit. Now, if you have not set your take profit, that would be bad for you and all your profits would be eaten. That is why very important to cut your profits as well. But you see how nicely the zone reacted and we were already prepared for this entry, but we didn't enter blindly. That was a nice pattern that has been formed and hit the take profit. So everything is happening with the rules. There is no ifs, there is no buts, there is no confusions here. And if you just have your rules in front of you and take your trades with your rules, then no one can stop you to become profitable trader. But again, discipline is very important, and as well as your right education is very important. If you just start trading without getting any knowledge from me or someone else's, then trust me guys, you're going to come in the market with so much excitement. You make money for a couple of weeks and then you will eventually give up. So make sure if you want to learn the right system, and once you learn it, then you have to go through full process of back testing, forward testing, and then place your live money. Now the last one I'm going to show you, one more pair that has given us more than 200 pips move, and as you can see, this report was sent to the members. GBPJPY clearly mentioned the price is approaching the major structural level, and from where I'll be looking to enter my sell trades. Now as you can see how nicely the price pushed down all the way from my zone to this low. It's 325 pips move, and if you could have managed this trade, that would be nice trade management to these recent lows, and that would be 178 pips. Easy trade management with a take profit hit as well. And now I'm actively looking for a possible double top on 4 hour. I've already taken this trade on 1 hour, which was double top as well, 1 hour time frame right here, and that nicely pushed it down. So that is what we call taking the trades with right condition from the right zone, and big move was captured. If you're someone who's not looking for my strategy, have your own strategy, just using my zone as an extra confidence, then you can see the power of trading from these zones. So let's wrap the first part of the video, and I hope you got some value out of the first part of this video, and I hope you have learned how powerful the trading can be if you just trade with right rules. So these were my trades, and again, one more profitable week for me. In the priority group, I've sent 2 trade alerts. One was a winner and one hit a stop loss, but with that, I've also sent a nat gas video to my members. Only I've just recently started service where I send exclusive videos to my members. Now, you can also get access to these exclusive videos. Now, that is not a priority group, but it is a YouTube membership where I will be posting some videos like indices, like crypto videos, like some nat gas emergency videos. Let's say we have a change of condition in nat gas, I'll quickly upload a video, and that you get access to. If you are going to join membership through YouTube, you're going to get these videos, and the way you can join my YouTube membership, you can see the link in the comments section, and from where you can join that. And the cost is only, you'll be only paying, I guess it's $4 or £4, and that is something which is cheaper than a coffee as well. And the reason I've made this group as well, because there are some tips and some videos I can't publicly made. That is why I have this group of people, small group of people. If you're interested to get these videos, then you can get these exclusive videos. Like I said, indices, soft commodities, some good trading tips, some good signals there, like I did for natural gas recently. You can join that group. Again, the link is in description, and it is not same as priority group, but here you can get exclusive videos, and priority members will get access to these videos via link as well. And if you are watching me from your PCs or computers, you will see a little join button right here on your screen, which you can click and watch the intro video. And as you can see, the price right here. Again, that is not as a priority group, but here you can get some good and valuable information as well. Now, I also want to mention my AI trading bot, which is already live, and I've already got a feedback from one of my member. I've not given access to many of the traders, only few of them got an access to this bot. And as you can see, his comments about this bot, and he'll be sharing some results with me over a few weeks as well. But so far it's running really fine. And again, guys, I've not tested that heavily. It is still in a process of testing, and I'm still getting feedbacks from my members, from the students. Once I have a very good amount of data from this bot, then trust me, guys, I'm going to remove that from the portal, and whoever got access to it, they can keep that access, but it will be removed because then it will be worth much more expensive. For now, access for the bot is totally free if you join one of my partner brokers by going to moneymarkets.uk, clicking broker section, and you will see all these brokers. Once you join them, minimum 1k of deposit, then you can get access to this bot for free, and you need to open one trade to get an access to this bot. And if you are using AvaTrade, you need to open one standard lot, not in a one go, but at least one standard lot to get an access to this bot. And if you're already a student in an MMTA course, you get this bot for free. But if you join one of my partner broker, you will already get access to this plan, which is totally free for you. And with this plan, you already get a free AI bot in your portal. Like I said, I'm going to remove it once we have a large sample size of this bot. Now I want to show you a few results of this bot. Now, just to show you natural gas results, previously this bot has given a signal about natural gas, which was just recently right here. That was a sell signal triggered. And trust me, guys, I've not tested lower than 1 4-hour time frame, but I want to show you the signal that was triggered on 1 hour just recently before the market was closed. It triggers a signal right here, and that also hit the take profit. Just a recent signal that was triggered by this bot. Now I also want to show you the trades that was triggered on 4-hour time frame recently on gold. That was a bit a while ago. Again, it is not something that will give you tons of signal, but it will give you some quality signals as well. But recently on gold, as you can see, we had a short signal here, long here, short here. That was a stop loss, I would say. Take profit here. And that was a take profit hit here, and there was a big move and some good crypto signals as well. It's been producing, and that is going really fine as well. So that is something you can test that. Again, it's totally free. That is why I'm not charging you anything, because I don't have a good sample size of this bot, but it is a combination of EMAs and volume. It detects the volume in the market, and in that direction the market moves more likely, and that is something you need to test yourself. You can feel free to check that on a 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes, whatever you feel comfortable with, start checking that. So if you want to get it, for now it's free with the course or with the broker with minimum of 1k of deposit. So let's wrap the first part of this video and let's start our analysis with nat gas, gold, silver and crude oil, starting with natural gas. So since the last video, I've mentioned that we had a possible bearish signal, which is right here. Now I've already sent a video, a members only video to my members, to my priority members, which you guys can also do just by clicking the join button here, and you will see, and you can also get access to these exclusive videos. Now it is not like a priority group where you get reports and where you get signals, where you get lots of other things. It is just for exclusive videos, but that was also posted to those members. Now here I've mentioned how I can enter these trades, and if you have seen the video, I know some of you have taken the trade, some of you have entered at the pullback right here, and if you have entered at the pullback right here, that is easily 1 ATR target hit already. So if you have captured the profits, I know some of my students have taken the trade, taken the profits. Feel free to stay back. Don't rush in any other trades. If you have taken it, then we have already predicted this move. I've explained how I'm going to enter this trade again. But still, this signal is still valid. I'm not going to enter right away. I can either enter at the pullback of half of this candle or a pullback or rejection to 50 EMA. Let's say you want to enter at 50 EMA, 20 EMA. It would be like this, and again the target would be 1 ATR from 20 EMA or the half of this candle. Now, let's say the market, once it's open, it just opens down dramatically. In that case, the take profit according to this candle will hit automatically. If you are already in the trade, holding this trade, and you take profit hit with a gap, then you don't need to enter the trade again. And I will also cancel these orders. These orders will stay active until I don't see a big move. If the price already pushed down to these recent lows, in that case, we already have a nice take profit hit according to the entry at the close. In that case, if someone entered at the close, it would be nice 76, 77 points or more than that take profit hit already. So let's see how the market opens. If it opens above in gap, that is totally fine. I will enter this trade with my limit order. Either I would decide to go at the middle of this candle, or I will maybe enter a little bit lower at 20%, at 20 EMA, and I will go 1 ATR for the target. Again, if the market already pushed down after opening, then it will already hit the take profit according to the close of this candle. In that case, the take profit will be hit, and then I will not enter this trade again. And the next trade will only happen once the price breaks below this low, then a pullback, and then bearish candle. This is already a bearish signal, and if it pushes down, then I will not re-enter this trade. If I hit my limit order, that is cool, I will enter. If not, if pushes down, that is an entry as well, and that shows a bearish signal. That is a bearish entry, and it will push down, likely to push down from here. So let's see how this goes. We have a bearish signal, a confirmation here, and I'm still looking at the level below that was mentioned to you in my last couple of videos. In case you have missed that, it is right here, these numbers in green for all 4 platforms, for Capital.com, from NEMEX, and for MCX. All of them, I've mentioned these zones. So that is all I'm looking at. If you are trading on Oanda, that is not a valid signal, but if you want to enter here, that is your entry. Take profit would be till here. Otherwise, limit order right here, and take profit would be 1 ATR. So I'm just looking for the bearish trades only at this point. Same goes with Capital.com. I've just shown you. For NEMEX, exactly. For NEMEX, right here, bearish engulfer is valid, expecting a push down to these recent lows, and that push down will be good enough to take your profits and keep on taking shorts till the zone below. For MCX, right here, a bearish signal here, and we can see a possible push down to these levels. So I'm not buying that gas till we are here, or till we are broken above 50 or 20 EMA. I'll be only looking to short this market once we are broken below this low. Again, a pullback and bearish trades till we are here, until I see a valid conditions, buy condition from my zone below in green. So next up we have gold. Gold has just formed a bullish inverse head and shoulder pattern. Now we still haven't got any sort of bullish condition. There is still a chance that price come back down in this zone and forms a clear bullish pattern. So that is what I'm actively looking again. So we had a bounce from this termination zone, but that bounce means nothing to me. I want to see another push down below this low, and I want to see bullish engulfer or a pin bar like this. If that happens, I will go 1 ATR, very simple and very easy, 1 ATR for my target, which is at this point $15. Or once my signal triggers, I will take my entry from here till here. So wait till the price come down here, forms a bullish signal, or wait till the price break above this high. Once we're broken above this high, we are completely bullish, and we are only looking to buy this market till the price get to the level above right here from where we are looking to sell this market. So very simple and very easy. No confusions here. Buy from here with conditions, or buy above this high with condition. I'm not selling gold, and there is no need to sell gold at this point because there is no confirmation to sell this gold. Gold look bullish to me as long as we are not broken below these lows. Once we are broken below these lows, only then we are looking to enter bearish trades. We still get a possible push down and formation of double bottom pattern, and price will likely to push up from here if there is no head and shoulder pattern formation here. So we can still see a push down, double bottom, and push back up. So I will only sell gold temporarily. Let's say we are broken below, pull back, and I might go for the little scalp till here, exit here, and go long in case you're wondering for the short term sell trade. So keep an eye and let's see how this goes. Again, silver is pushing up and my eyes are on this termination zone above. As you can see, these numbers in blue. If the price rejects from here without a candle to close above, means that is a bearish signal and we can see a possible pull back down. If we are close above these eyes with a solid body, in that case price will likely to push up from here, but I will actively looking for my sell trades as long as we are under 37.72. Let's say we are broken above and price from strong bearish engulfer, I will expect a possible push down and I will buy again above 50 EMA with bullish engulfer till here, and then I will exit my trades here. Once we are broken above these highs and these zones, then silver will likely to turn completely bullish and we are only looking to buy silver. For now, we are just looking at this little anchor from where we can see a possible rejection and pull back to 50 EMA from where we will looking to buy this market again. So for now, wait for the better setup to form. There is no setups at this point. Wait till the price either break above these highs for buy confirmation or break below 50 EMA to take sell trades. And once we are in this red zone, I will be actively looking for my bearish trades as well. And I will also look for my bullish trades. Whichever forms first, if the price forms the bearish engulfer here or double top here, I will sell. If the price forms no condition, just push up, pull back, forms bullish engulfer above 50 EMA, I will buy this market. So keep looking for that and keep looking for conditions. Coming here on crude oil. Crude oil is just break out above this accumulation and formed another accumulation. I would say that is just a sideways movement. Nothing here, but we are still above 50 EMA on daily right here, as you can see. So for now, let's see and let's wait for the further breakout. No conditions and no confirmations as of yet. Once we are broken out above this little box, and then we're going to look for the pullback engulfer. And we are just going to look for the bullish trades and we keep on buying this commodity till the price get to this level. So for now, I'm not trading crude oil till we are not completely broken above 50 EMA or not completely broken below 50 EMA. In case we are broken below, we are looking at this level below in green, which is right here, these numbers in blue, and above right here, these numbers in blue. For now, we are in between the zones and we are just waiting for the breakout above or below for the continuation trades till the zone here or till the zone above. Depends. If we are above, we are pullback entry bullish. If we are below, we are taking pullback entry bearish till these zones for buy or for sell. For now, just wait with patience and look for the possible and clear breakout above or below. So that's it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, hit a like button for me, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.